Okay, let's have some fun with chickpeas. So if you've got a can of chickpeas in your pantry, I'm going to give you 3 ways to use it. Now, I know I've done 2 vegetable videos in a row, but don't worry, tomorrow will be a much unhealthier day on this channel. So we're going to need our food processor for this. And the ingredients for the mixture itself are going to be the same for the 3 different options. The process is very similar to the process in my black bean burger video, so you can scroll back and find that if you like black beans. But we need red pepper, red onion, 2 cloves of garlic, an egg, a can of chickpeas. This is 240 grams drained weight. We're not strict. If you have a little bit more, a little bit less, it's grand. Some green onions, and we're also going to need a red chilli. I'm only going to use half of this chilli. Feel free, if you like spice, use the full chilli and mad scone. You'll be on the toilet all night. 60 grams of panko breadcrumb. And there's a range of different spices. We'll do the roll call of spices a little bit later when it's time to mix those in. So the first step is get your can of chickpeas. We're going to drain it. We're going to rinse them out really well. And we're just going to let it sit on a chopping board with a bit of kitchen roll over it. Just let them air dry. We need to get these cleaned and dried. So there we go. Have them in single file. And this is the attachment you're going to need for your food processor. Now we're going to do a peel and a chop on our veggies. So your cloves of garlic, your red bell pepper, just take out the seeds. Onion, just take out the outer layer, chop it up. Handful of green onions and your chopped up red chilli. Be careful, do not touch your eye. I've learned the hard way more than once. Blitz these all up together. Just give them a few seconds and then clean down the walls with your spatula. And then give them another blitz. We don't need it to be absolute mulch. We just want it to be very, very well broken down. We don't want to get a big bite of chili. I can already see a bit of chili there that I'm probably going to bite into later. It's going to burn the mouth off me. Now, very, very much the same as our black bean burgers. We need to transfer this mixture onto our sieve, which I have sitting over a bowl. We need to press as much of the water out of that as we can. If we don't do this, if we skip this step, our burger mixture is going to be really wet. It's not going to stick together. It's going to crumble the minute it goes into the pan. So use the back of your spatula, press out all the moisture. I know this is a pain of a step, but it's important. Use some kitchen towel, press down on top of it, get it as dried out as you possibly can. Now, when your chickpeas are dry, throw them back into your cleaned down food processor and see the mixture here? Look how much has come out of that. That's what we want to see. Get that mixture in on top of your chickpeas. And this is where we add in our spices. So we'll do a little roll call of what we need. It's the usual suspects. You can see there I nearly missed the food processor. I don't have great spatial awareness, but what are you going to do? Okay, half a teaspoon of celery salt, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of hot chili cayenne. Then a full teaspoon of smoked paprika, my favourite, and a full teaspoon of ground cumin. We can do a pinch of salt and pepper, because why not? Get them all in on top of your chickpeas and pepper mix, like so. And we're going to blitz this all up together. Same exact thing, give it a little blitz, clean down the sides with your spatula, give it another little blitz. We want it to kind of resemble burger mince, like mince meat, but with veggies. And this, if you just want to go and make chickpea burgers, this is going to make 4 chickpea burger patties. I'm going to do 2 chickpea burger patties. I'm going to freeze them and I'm going to do something different with the rest of it. So this is what you should get when you're finished blitzing. Let's add in the final 3 ingredients. So our panko breadcrumb, 60 grams, our egg, and I almost forgot this part, shame on me, a tablespoon of cornflour. Give that a really good mix and it should come together. Perfect. So like I said, this could make 4 nice generous burger patties. I'm just going to do 2 and I'm going to put them between parchment paper into my freezer bag, and then they're going to go into the freezer for later use. I'm going to show you 2 other things you can do with this exact same mixture other than burgers. The next one is my personal favorite. So get your little pan. This is just my burgers, I'm just showing you. Not going to actually cook them today, but if you've seen my black bean burger video, you know, just throw them on the hob, low and slow. You can cook them from frozen. But we're going to make like a smashed chickpea taco. So spray your little pan with some oil. Throw on your tortilla. And then I take a quarter of that mixture. And I'm going to just spread it out as thin and as evenly as I can. And then I'm going to get that pan onto a medium heat. I do tortilla side down first, I'm a rebel. And I just get it nice and toasted. You'll be able to smell when it's ready to flip. About 4 minutes. Lovely. And you can spray more oil on the chickpea side before you flip it. I didn't, the pan was pretty oiled up anyway. It just needs about 4 or 5 minutes, chickpea side down. The smell that this will leave in your kitchen is amazing. And you don't need to poke it, prod it. You'll see from the video here, it comes apart from the pan when it's ready. And you can flip it out onto your plate. You can put whatever you want on it. Yogurt, cream cheese, creme fraiche, sour cream. I'm going to go cream cheese. But I'm going to go cream cheese mixed with sweet chili sauce. And I didn't have any regular Philadelphia. I had mascarpone, and oh my God, was this just a revelation. So I've mixed, like I said, the sweet chili sauce with the mascarpone. I'm just going to smear it on to my little chickpea taco. I'm not going to add any additional veggies because, let's be honest, this is pure veggies. Look at it melting on impact. It's the perfect balance because there's a kick. That's just some baby leaf spinach. There is a kick to these tacos. There's a lot of chili in there. There's cayenne. So it is hot, but with the cream cheese, it's the perfect bite. I would have done 4 of these, to be honest, and just foregone the burgers. But I wanted to show you what you could do with this mixture. And let's be real, when I take out one of those chickpea burgers to defrost, there's nothing to say that I can't just smash it out on a tortilla if that's what I feel like on that day. So I've really just kind of parcelled up some chickpea mix for later use. Good investment. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you is kind of like little chickpea balls. I'm going to do them in the air fryer. There's nothing to say that you can't do them in like a shallow fry. I'd say they would be divine in a shallow fry. But listen, we're doing a veggie dish. We might as well try and be a little bit healthy. And as soon as I say that, I'm going to add in some cheese. Like the pioneer woman. Just add cheese and butter. There's nothing that you can't add more cheese and butter to. So that's just a handful of grated mozzarella. And I'm going to mix that in to my chickpea burger mix. And then I'm going to just take little portions. I'm going to roll it out into these like little meatballs, but veggie. Between my palms. Again, be mindful that this is loaded with chili. Don't touch your eye. Don't be like me. And there we go. Not 2 balls the same size, but listen, I accept who I am. Now I'm just going to roll each of these in a bit of flour. I'm going to preheat my air fryer. Just whack it up onto maximum. Spray it with oil. Give it a few minutes to heat up. And then I'm going to just tap off the excess flour. You will see me flour at some stage. I don't know what. Yeah, there we go. Roll them in a little bit of flour like so. And before they go into the air fryer, I just tap off the excess. You can sprinkle them with a bit of whatever you like, a bit of smoked paprika if you like when they're in the air fryer. I also just give them a little light spritz with some spray oil. And about 15 minutes total on 200 Celsius. Give them a shake every now and then. Make sure they're all even and oiled. Yeah, so this is what you're going to get. You need something to dip these in. They are delicious, but on their own they're a bit dry. So make sure you have a little pot of, whether it's cream cheese, whether it's sauce, whether it's yogurt, and let them cool before you bite into them. Don't be like me, I burnt the mouth off myself. But they were absolutely delicious. There's no reason you have to do the flour part. You can just cook this on a pan with a bit of extra virgin olive oil, maybe do it with spaghetti. But they're basically like little chickpea vegetarian meatballs. But that's it, guys. That is my fun with chickpeas. Whether you want to have a chickpea burger, whether you want to do the smashed taco, whether you want to make these little crispy air fryer chickpea balls with cheese. They are incredibly cheap to buy, chickpeas. So if you pick up a can in your shop, or if you have one in the back of your pantry, take them out, give them a whirl. There's so many things you can do with them. They're so good for you. But yeah, that's it. That's my fun with chickpeas video. So I hope you found something here useful. I hope you give something a try, and I hope you enjoy it.